In the bustling city of Elemont, where skyscrapers brushed the clouds and the sun cast lively reflections on the glass buildings, lived a unique young boy named Jim. Unlike any other child, Jim had an extraordinary power, the ability to wield and control the elements of nature. His heart was as fiery as his control over fire, as fluid as his manipulation of water, as free-spirited as the winds he could summon, and as steadfast as the earth he could command. But Jim's life wasn't as simple as it might seem. The city was under the threat of ruthless villains who sought chaos and destruction, led by an enigmatic antagonist known only as Shadow. These evil forces thrived on fear and darkness, attempting to cloak the vibrant city in gloom. Jim, recognizing the power he held and the responsibility that came with it, decided to step up as a hero, leaving the life of a regular schoolboy behind. Every day after the school bell rang, Jim donned a cloak hand-knitted by his grandmother, hesitating for just a moment before transforming into the brave hero that Elemont needed. With his presence, the skies seemed bluer, the streets more alive. His powers, a symphony of elemental forces, painted an exciting picture of courage and hope. During each encounter with Shadow's minions, Jim's strategy was both his creative strength and his source of resilience. He could start a battle in Elm Square, where he used his mastery of water to flood the street, creating barriers and isolating the villains. The sight of his arms carving waves was captivating. Not a second later, he'd call upon gusts of wind to swirl around, lifting him and scattering foes like leaves in a storm. At other times, flames danced from his fingertips, a dazzling display of control. Jim's adventures were not just battles. They were a testament to his growth. He was learning not just about the elements, but himself with every challenge he faced. His power became not just his weapon, but his identity, embracing all the love and support. He found mentorship in unlikely allies, like the wise street vendor Abdul, who taught him the balance between strength and compassion, or young Grace, who inspired him to keep the innocence alive amidst the chaos. In the climax of each video episode, Jim faced Shadow herself, a villain whose dark aura could cool the brightest flame. Yet, in that confrontation, Jim's powers reached their peak, merging into a harmonious blend that reflected the unity he sought. Through Jim's journey, he brought more than mere security. He brought tales of modern-day heroism to TikTok and YouTube, enchanting audiences with not just thrilling visuals, but stories of bravery, friendship, and the impact one boy's heart could make.